Hello everyone, my name is Harsh and a very warm welcome to all of you in this AI assistant app in Flutter. And in the last video, we created a kind of a dark theme for our application, and in this video, we want to implement a functionality to change the theme of our application. Okay, so for that we are going to use Hive, okay, to store the data. So we have implemented Hive in our past videos, and you may see I have written some extra code here. I have done nothing super great. There is simply a getter and a setter method which stores is dark mode or not is dark mode, which means it keeps the track of whether the user has switched to dark theme or not. Now you might see a function here, okay, which is called as default theme. Now what I actually want is, if user opens the app and the theme of the phone is light, in that case I want the theme to be light, and if it is dark I want theme to be dark. Okay, so that's where system comes into picture. So actually I need to import this theme mode, and I can just log to check. Okay, now what I am doing inside this function is it provides me a default theme of the phone. Now what I am doing is I am just calling is dark mode, which is a kind of a getter we defined here. So we are calling this key. Now when we call this key, now by default this key will be null because we haven't stored any data into it. If the key is null, then use the theme of the system. If the data is true, in that case I just want to show the dark theme because it is for the dark mode, and if it is not, use the light mode. So actually I have just used some conditions here. Okay, just give yourself some time and you will get it if you haven't yet. Okay, now moving to our main. So now rather than using this theme mode, what I will do is I will simply use this default theme. So I can just call pref, and actually I have created it as a function, so default theme. And if you don't like using to this parenthesis, what we can do is we can just also create this one as a getter. So I can just remove this function parenthesis and I can write a get keyword here. So this function is also kind of a getter, and you will see there is no need to use those parentheses. Now if I run my application by simply pressing F5, and currently this phone is in light theme, so dark theme is currently off. So our application is opening in the light theme. Now if I just go above and change this one to dark, and you will see our application theme is already changed to dark because we are using system theme to change our app's theme. Okay, so that is working fine. Okay, now the next thing is I want to make this theme persistent. For example, if user wants the theme to be light or to be dark according to his or her need, so we will do that functionality inside our home screen. So inside this home screen, inside this icon button, actually I want to show two icons here, one light for sun and dark for this moon. Okay, so what I can do is simply here I can do all the functionalities. So first I will implement the feature to change the theme. So we can use get, and since we are using get in this course, it is bit easier to do. So get dot, and we can call change theme mode because we mainly want to change the theme mode, not actually the theme, because we have already defined the themes here. We don't want to change that, we just need to change this mode. So simply here get dot theme mode, and we can specify the theme mode. So since we have created pref, so if it is in dark mode, I want to change its theme mode to light. So simply theme mode dot light, and if it is light mode, I want to change it to dark. So simply like this. Okay, so dark, and now simply like this, and I think it isn't giving me an error. I need to import get and theme mode dot dark, and we need to store this into our shared pref as well. So what I will do is, so simply we can write the storing code. So pref dot is dark mode is not pref dot dark mode. We are just reverting the value. If it is true, then make it false, and if it is false, then make it true, and it will do the work. Now the thing is, I also want to update this UI according to the theme value. So we can't achieve it with pref because it will not trigger the set state. So what I can do is I can create a variable here, and I can call it final, and I can simply call it is dark, mode, and it will contain the by default value of pref, and I am using obx because we are using getx here. So simply is dark mode, and I can simply use that here only. So is dark mode dot value, okay, rather than using this multiple times. And I can be like is dark mode dot value, and simply here I just need to duplicate this one, so like this, and here simply is dark mode dot value. So we are just toggling the value of dark mode, and then whatever is the value I just want to store it to pref, okay. And I can simply use a obx on top of it, so wrap with widget and simply obx and like this, and simply an arrow operator. And now inside this I can change the value. So simply if the application is in dark mode, in that case we want to show moon here, okay. So icons dot brightness, we can search any icon we like, so brightness, and we can search any icon we like, so this brightness dot rounded, okay, brightness to rounded. Or else I just want to show the normal icon that we are having, like value, and we can search for any another icon here, so brightness, and like, so this brightness 5 rounded, I am finding it a bit sensible. And now simply control C. Now if I just tap on this one now, you will see the icon is changing, and you will see it's working. But the first time it didn't work because I think I just created this variable above, and this is consisting some different value. That may be the reason. Now if I just do it like this looks decent, okay. Now with this we have completed the functionality of custom theme in our application, and now you can very simply change the theme of any application. So with this, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in any another video. Till then, bye bye.